and unlocking the planets, Nibiru, Gabriel hidden in the numbers. Gabriel is Nibiru. On May the 18th, 2009, we have a photo taken from off the internet. It is a large, white, glowing object. It had just come around the sun. Then, on September 20th, 2011, Yahweh took a similar shot with Gabriel, smaller than it was in 2009, indicating an orbit. There are 855 days between those dates. That number, 855, equals the sunrise to sunset, Sydney, 11th of January 1944 and June the 17th in the year 2 BC. Also, the Queen, when she arrives in Brisbane on October the 24th, she will be 85.5 years old. Gabriel Nibiru orbiting the Sun to become locked near the Sun's surface. It is now fixed between the Sun and the Earth. It is 43,200 miles wide. It is molten iron, reheated by the Sun, restoring its temperature. It will remain pointed towards the Earth at all times, but is sliding down a magnetic beam and is moving towards the Earth. Once the descent speed is known, then when it blocks the Sun, it will do so for 3 days and fulfill prophecy. Its planets are already orbiting the South Pole. And of course, Yahweh says not to worry. It's all good. It was 2010, October last year, that Yahweh uploaded the Sun with a black dot. It was passing across the Sun's surface at a vast speed. Okay. The Star of Bethlehem occurred on the 17th of June in 2 BC. Sunrise to sunset was the number 855 minutes. Yahweh's rebirth date, Sydney, Australia, January 11th. Sunrise to sunset, also 855 minutes. Dates the moonrise occurred 33 minutes after the sunset. So we had sunrise to moonrise, 855 plus 33, which equals 888 and is the Greek gematria for Jesus. Now, calculating June the 17th, 2009, plus 855 days, we arrive at October the 20th, 2011. As we write, it is the 21st of October in Australia. The approach of Nibiru Gabriel was moving so fast around the Sun, it was not detectable by NASA until it was too late. The Sun captured it in a C-flare bombardment until it became captured between the Sun and the Earth, held in a gigantic magnetic grip. On the 27th of October, 2010, Yahweh photographed it as it sped across the Sun's surface. Yahweh's rebirth date, Sydney, Australia, January 11th. Sunrise to sunset, also 855 minutes. No black dot, and the lens flares being very evident, but the white dot at the 10 o'clock position is Nibiru Gabriel. That was Tuesday, September. Now, it was September the 4th, 2010, if you remember. Gabriel, destroyed all the churches in Christchurch, New Zealand, without anybody being harmed. Now, Yahweh asks everybody, what possible reason would he have to allow such misery before his eyes and do nothing? The misery that unfolds upon the earth, as we all know what hell has been created. The reason is the universe. There are countless planets in Yahweh's creation. And what we are doing here in this realm upon the earth is paying the price for your offspring, your children. There are trillions of planets, and all are in an undeveloped Adam and Eve state of existence. They are about to be tempted by Lucifer, and they will fall to the temptation unless you do not reject him. The world already has fallen to Lucifer. It has accepted every abomination, and all religions have rejected him. The capstone of the pyramid from Psalms 118, verse 22, and Matthew. And you may all be astonished to learn that it is not an election. You've heard Yahweh say it over and over. It's not an election. He has never cared about what any one of you thinks. He is here for the children. He still doesn't care what anybody thinks. Now, October 28th, we will have the Sun, Nibiru, Gabriel, the Moon, the Earth, and Jupiter lined up in a straight line from the There's a diagram here of Jupiter, the Earth, Moon, Gabriel, and the Sun. A close-up of the diagram, October 28th, just days away. Now, he has here the recording of 20th of September 2011 with Nibiru in the 10 o'clock position. There's no black dot because Nibiru is this time in the 10 o'clock position, not directly in front of the Sun from our eye view. And then he also has the close-up of Nibiru as the Holy Spirit. Now, of course, it's getting bigger as it moves closer to the Earth. Next, we have a diagram of the relative sizes of Jupiter, Earth, Moon, Nibiru, and the Sun in that alignment. And then there's a shot of yesterday taken from the balcony here, where it is again directly in front of the Sun. Gabriel has been seen in Hungary, and the object reflecting off the sea.